Yeah, let's roll the team.
No.
You ain't never had that team, man. You ain't never had that team in podcast.
3 and a partridge in a pear tree.
I'm gonna let you. No. Alright, I'm here with
Mr. Wilkie.
Jason.
Kim Wilkie.
Kim Wilkie, and I want to see how much you know about Christmas. We're gonna give you some easy ones. If you win, I'm gonna give you $20.
Oh, okay.
Jason's gonna play a game, a trivia game with us, and I'm just gonna ask Jason 2 questions because whether he knows it or not, well, he knows now, but whether he get them right or not, we're gonna donate $20 to a lucky person down at the Interfaith Shelter. That was Jason's idea, so thank you, Jason, for that idea.
No problem.
So the first thing I want to ask you, try to get these right. If you get these 3 right, you get the cash. You get $20. First question. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. What were the gifts? How many can you name?
I don't know if I can name 2 or 3 of them.
Give it a shot.
12 days of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
12 Days of Christmas. True love gave to me. 12 Lords of Leaping. Let's see, I should have gone in order. The Lords of Leaping, Rings, Maids of Milking, Piper's Piping, something singing, Doves a Singing, and a Partridge in a Pear Tree, and that's about it.
1, 2, 3 and a partridge in a pear tree.
I didn't hear one gift.
I can't tell you.
No French hens.
French hen. I'm sure they're French hens. French hens. Huh. Okay. Nope. Didn't know about them. But
Partridge in a pear tree.
that's the last one though. That's the last one.
Can't give me one. No turtle doves.
Turtle doves.
No French hens.
French hens. I thought it was a part.
A partridge in a pear tree.
That's what I said. See, I got to name one.
Okay.
Okay, that's.
Get them all.
No, I don't
How
know.
many can you get?
I don't know more.
5 golden rings.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. 5 golden rings.
So 12 Pipers piping, 11 Lords of Leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 10 something something, 10 sons of singing, 9 lords dancing, 8 ladies something. I don't know. And a partridge in a pear tree.
Close enough. Close enough.
4 calling birds. 3 French hen. 2 turtle doves. And a partridge in a pear tree.
That's 5.
I don't know all of them, baby. I think that's it.
Get this $20. Come on, you only need 7 more.
I'm not gonna make it.
I'm gonna give you a second try at it though, so you can win some. How many reindeers can you name? It's 9. Give me all 9.
Prancer, Dancer, Rudolph. That's it.
3.
Yeah.
No Donna, no Comet,
I'll keep
Vixen.
going. Okay.
Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen, Rudolph, Dancer. How many is that? I lost count. Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. Something in Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen.
Rudolph. Comet. Cupid. Donner. Blitzen. Prancer.
6.
Dancer.
7.
Donner. And Vixen.
Close enough. I think you got them all. That's good for me. Hey, for playing, man, I'm gonna give you one bonus easy one. I kind of gave you. You answered it already, but just for the spirit of Christmas and having fun. Where was Jesus born?
Bethlehem.
Good enough for me, man. We'll give you something for playing. Even though you didn't win. You didn't win.
Somebody gonna win. I'm gonna pay it forward.
You didn't win. But say it again.
I'm gonna pay it forward. Somebody
My
won.
man, good dude, man. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for supporting.
Oh, that's about it.
That wasn't so easy, but
No, that wasn't.
well, thank you for playing. Guess you didn't do too bad. Probably did better than I would do. But Jason, because of you, a lucky participant down at the Interfaith Shelter will get the money.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that idea. That was great. I appreciate it.
I hopefully help people who need to get them a good Christmas present.
Thank you, won the $20. Thank you for playing. Good job. Good job.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you for participating.
Yeah.
I can give you something anyway.
Okay, I believe that. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Happy holidays to you too. All right. Welcome to Straight Off the Mud. I'm your boy J Dub. Today I have a very, very special guest in the building. John. Very hard man to reach. Very hard man to get a hold to. And I understand it because you got a lot going on, John. You want to give him a little introduction of who you are?
Man, I'm John Willis, Chief Equity Officer with the City of Jackson, former Director of Martin Luther King Center, 7th District County Commissioner. Just another guy from Jackson, you know, from the hood, man, getting an opportunity to share and give back. So that's who I am.
Straight out the mud, but he's just not another guy.
Yeah.
Definitely a giant within the community, John. I want to get into a little something that, you know, I don't want the podcast to be all about entertainment and always fun, but something that people can take away from, some people can learn.
Yep.
But in the spirit of the holidays, I do want to start off with a little something fun, though. I did a trivia where I walked around and at the Jackson Crossing and actually at the Interfaith Shelter, I was giving out money to people who can answer simple questions. Like, they were real easy questions that a kid can answer, but it made a lot of people's day to get some cash.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to put them on the air, though, because a lot of people were, you know, in their bad moments or whatever, and I didn't want to it to seem real gimmicky, like I was putting them out there like that.
Yes,
So I respected their privacy, but I did film some people at the Jackson Crossing.
Yeah.
In front of you, you have $50.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
That represents $20, though. That's because
you can't throw out a 50.
I ain't had no change. I ain't had no change, so that represents $20. And I'm just gonna ask 3 questions, John. I want to see if you can get them. I'm gonna give you one gimme.
Okay.
What's your favorite holiday meal?
My favorite holiday
Can't get that
meal?
wrong.
I mean, it's always probably gonna be Thanksgiving, probably for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's just that meal where all my family comes together. We have unbelievable amounts of food, but more important is just the family coming together, man.
I said that wrong. What's your favorite holiday dish?
My favorite holiday dish, total, out of like everything that I eat.
Mm-hmm.
Jake, my holiday dish is probably different than everybody else's.
How so?
Probably so. I think people's favorite holiday dish. What would be your favorite holiday dish?
Mine's a deep fried turkey.
Deep fried turkey? Nah, man. My favorite holiday dish is my wife's German chocolate cake.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
I don't like coconut chocolate. I got coconut in that.
Man, it's a bad cake. Everybody that has had it has like ordered them from her.
Wow.
So she's a beast at that. There's some standards, some staples. Turkey and dressing, that's a staple. I gotta have that. There's a few turkey and dressing dishes. Sweet potato pie. I'm always getting either some Scaretta or some Juanita sweet potato pie. You know, I got some standards that I get there, and so those are the staples. But my favorite holiday dish, actually probably my favorite dish of any special occasion, is my wife's German chocolate cake.
Okay.
That's probably a little different.
I was trying to catch you up. I was waiting to hear some meat.
Some meat? Oh yeah.
I know you got that little meat thing going on.
Yeah. Well, I'm still a meat eater, man. But you gotta remember, my parents from Georgia, man.
Yeah.
So I'm still a chillin' hog maws guy. You know what I'm saying? That's dishes that a lot of people probably don't even consider. But I do love my turkey, my spiral hams. But really, my sister-in-law Olivia Russell, she makes Olivia Holmes. She makes mean chillins and hog maws.
I know, I have them.
Oh man,
I have.
She out cold with it.
I have them. I can contest to that.
Yes, sir. But then holidays too. You can't beat the good set of real ribs. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody know what they're doing on that grill, on that smoker.
Yeah, my stomach growling right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, John, I need you to name. Here's where it's about to get tough, and it's crazy because a kid would know these questions, but
Okay.
name 9 of Santa's reindeer?
Oh,
All 9.
Oh man, all 9.
All 9.
Dasher, Dixon, Comet, Prancer. Oh man, that's terrible. There's- We got Rudolph, Dasher, Comet.
Don't feel bad. I can't wait to show
Man,
you.
that's-
I can't wait to show you a video of these responses. I'm gonna give you another try though. I'm gonna give you another. I'm gonna give you.
You asked me some Kwanzaa days or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you another one. Cause I want this
I
video
should
is
know that
gonna be funny.
song. Yeah.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Name every one of them. The name of 12.
The 12 days of Christmas? Jay, that's on a holiday I don't even know. Okay, all right. Let's see, on the first day of Christmas, my truly gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. The second day, 2 turtle doves, 3 French hens.
Well, at least you get them in order.
Yeah, I can't remember 4.
Nobody has gotten this right though.
Nobody's got that yet.
Nobody.
5 golden rings, 4 turtle doves, 3 French hens.
Hey, Silks, don't feel too bad.
5 golden rings, 4 turtle doves, 2, 3 French hens, 2. And a partridge in a pear tree. Man, I don't know. I think I'm stuck at like 5 golden rings.
5 golden rings, 6 geese laying.
6 geese laying, 7 maids of milking.
Nah, that's one, but you messed the number up.
Milking. I ain't got to sit in order. I just got to sit in order.
Yeah, you ain't gotta get them in order.
Okay.
You got 6 of them, 7 of them.
How many I need to win?
You need 5 more.
So I got maids of milking, turtle doves.
I think I had one kid get it right.
Man, I'm lost. I'm lost. 7. Let me see. I know the maids of milking, geese laying, French hens, turtle doves, partridge, swans, swimming. Man, he making me go all the way back to like 6th grade, man. That's it, Jake. That's it.
Then we had, you got the turtle doves, French hens, calling birds, golden rings, geese are laying, swans are swimming, 8 maids are milking, 9 ladies dancing, 10 lords are leaping, 11 pipers piping, and 12 drummers drumming.
I would have never got the last 4.
We're gonna let you get the money anyway. We're gonna let you get the
never
money.
get the
I'm gonna let you get the money. I'm gonna let you get
50?
No. No, not the whole 50.
That's false advertising.
I'm gonna let you get the 20. I'm gonna let you. You ain't winning.
That's false advertising.
All right,
That threw me off when you changed the amount. See, I'm thinking $50 questions, not like $20 questions.
Yeah, no, man. I just ain't got no change.
I'm ready for like mega trivia here. No, that's all good.
All right, man. On the last episode, me and Deshaun Lamb were on the show, and we were going back and forth about who was the. Right now, the NBA is losing a lot of viewership.
Yeah.
And it could be multiple reasons why, but the conversation came up that the U.S. talent is almost nobody's standing out. It's such an even playing field, and it seems like the European players are almost taking over, but not almost.
Right.
Are taking over, and we put together a team full of European players with the boy out of OKC, Gilchrist, and Luka, and Greek Freak, and Joker. I mean, we were stacking them up. If you put them together, they probably can't be beat by the U.S. team. But who is your top American NBA player? The 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3 right now. Talking about actively playing in the league.
Actively playing.
I'm always, so I think Steph Curry is always going to be right now in that he changes the game. Totally changes what you're able to do. He changes how you have to guard him. Here's a guy that you got to pick up at the half-court line. That's tough. You got to guard him at the half-court line. He's a willing passer, but he can score like crazy. Steph Curry. Who else is just I think we got a lot of players, Jake. I don't think we have a lot of next Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I think there are a lot of guys that can fit into a lot of different realms. They have a lot of that play well together. Even if you look at Denver, my man, the guy from Denver, I think
Bird?
he's tough. But is he in his role, in his capacity with his team, he's tough.
He's your two?
No, he's just one of the guys. I'm thinking about guys that can really go. My number 2 guy is probably going to be, it has to be American.
Because it's hard, John. They almost all on the same. Nobody's saying
I think my man for the Lakers, I think he's extremely tough too. I think he's in a unique role. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about, Jake. The big fella, not LeBron.
Oh, Anthony Davis?
Yeah, I think Anthony Davis is tough. Anthony Davis is
He's just a lot, he up and down.
Right, what I'm saying, but he's in a unique role. So Anthony Davis is a guy that needs the ball, but he's playing with a guy who has to have the ball.
Yeah.
So I think he's a tough
And he should have been stepped up and took over though.
Yeah, I think he's a guy, he's a 7-footer that can play all over the floor. He hit a 3, he can drive you to the basket, he can post you up.
It's almost like he's complimentary. I mean, he should be the main focus.
But that's what I'm saying. Anybody that plays with LeBron, you have to be capable of being in that role. LeBron's a guy. His talent is amazing, and it demands the ball. So in that situation, and Powell Brown, I think you still have to put LeBron in there.
I was watching him the other night, man, and he's starting to turn into like a Charles Barkley type of player now.
But he's 40. He's 40.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's 40 years old. He's been playing for a long time. I think he's in the greats conversation. In my mind, it's always going to be Mike, Kobe, and everybody else that I can argue about.
Kobe back over LeBron.
Oh yeah, no question for me. And my preference. I mean, what Kobe was capable of. I'll put it this way: I would rather LeBron have the ball at the end of the game than Kobe. That's my preference. If somebody's got to shoot a shot, I don't want Mike or Kobe shooting. I don't want them guys to get that shot.
Ooh.
I don't want them guys. If LeBron's got to take the shot, you know what? Okay, yeah. And listen, he hits some threes and stuff too, but his just not a concern. I mean, you can't be at that level and even have a
But will he want to? I understand that he probably hit more game-winning shots than Kobe and Jordan. But do we want to? They got that killer instinct.
Listen, here's what that's based on. It's not based on his percentage of hitting game-winning shots. It's based on the number of game-winning shots he's had over an extendedly long career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not in percentage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that makes a difference. And he's a big fellow, man. He drives to the basket hard. He's hard to stop. So I'll put him in that 3 people will be tough to stop to me. That 3 people.
You don't put John Morant in there?
I think John Morant is a guy
Talent-wise.
who's an extremely talented guy who makes bad decisions. And I think it's reflected on and off the court. So I think as far as like talking about a guy that can just fly, a guy that can shoot, a guy that can do everything. But I think just like you don't know what he's going to do off the court, you don't know what he's going to do on the court. Yeah. I think they both bounce off of each other.
I had John Morant, Anthony Edwards, and Jason Tatum, but
Anthony Edwards is definitely one. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
Man. But the thing is, who I switch him out for? One player I can switch him out for would be Anthony Davis.
That'd be a good track. That'd be a good switch out though.
Yeah, and I forgot about Anthony. I mean, he's a truth.
Yeah.
He's a truth for real. He's another guy that, now he plays hard to me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That probably would put him above Anthony Davis. But I think with Davis, again, I just think he's in that situation where everybody doesn't know how to be in that next role, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I think he is. LeBron's a guy that he requires the ball in his hand for a lot of the clock. So if you got an average possession for the Lakers, and you got 24 seconds to possess the ball, right? I would say probably 12 seconds of that time, the ball probably going to be in his hands or trying to get to his hands.
Yeah.
So, and that's tough. I think that's been tough for some of the guys that, it was different when you was with Wade and Bosh. because you got two other guys with you that both are organized ball players that can play off the ball.
Yeah, they can create their own shot.
Yeah, and they can play off the ball.
Because I don't think nobody else on the Lakers can create their own shot.
Yeah, Lakers been through some changes, man. It's
They
not
terrible.
like that.
They terrible.
They've been through some changes.
I do like Dalton Connect. I think that was a good pickup, but
Yeah.
they need to get rid of a few. They need to get rid of D'Lo. They got to get rid of
What's that? Like D'Lo?
D'Lo got his moments, man.
I think that's what a lot of players today, though. I do think like the John Morant is extremely talented.
I love John Morant.
If he could just have the people surround him to get him where he needs to be.
You're right.
Yeah.
He don't have no All-Stars with him, really.
Yeah.
He's the only superstar that don't have another, you know.
And then his off-the-court choices to me are painful. It's painful.
Oh man, John, we gotta let him live, man.
But listen, here's the deal, Jake. This guy is a talent that's very rarely seen.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you have talent at that level, there are certain expectancies of you.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan wasn't the persona to me that LeBron James is, and that LeBron James does a stronger job of representing our community.
Man,
But Michael Jordan's image, he made sure
Yeah.
to keep it as pristine as possible.
Yeah.
We didn't hear about all these late night gambling trips and stuff like that.
We ain't had social media though.
I'm saying till it was pretty much done.
Right.
You know, he was very well aware of his image, very aware of his presence. And those things. And I think that's tough. Is it fair to hold John Morant to that same standard? I don't think it's necessarily fair to hold him to that standard. But I think if you want to be a star and your light is shining that bright, you have to be aware of the other things you do. You have to be aware of the people that's in your circle. You have to be aware of where you can and you can't go to hurt your image. Because, I mean, the bottom line is, you get paid off of that image. You know what I'm saying? They don't pay you how many points you score. You get paid off of that image, and that's what makes that.
Yeah, he lost a lot of endorsements by making that decision.
Because you think, we've had a couple players, even if you think of the past, that can just score the ball like crazy. But their image, Carmelo Anthony was a guy who could stop Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
You just didn't know which way everything
I still got T-Mac though.
Jason Green?
Yeah, I got T-Mac over Carmelo.
Oh, Carmelo?
Yeah, I think Jason Green over Carmelo, man.
Tracy was tough, man. Tracy was tough. But, I mean, just putting the ball in the basket, Carmelo's probably better at just that. But Tracy brought a lot more to the table.
Yeah.
You know, just he's gonna guard, he's gonna lead, he's pretty well aware of it.
You told me you don't think he was a better athlete than Tracy McGrady? You thought he was a better athlete than Tracy McGrady?
No. I said, McGrady the best athlete.
Okay.
No, not even close. I'm talking about a scorer, though. No. Tracy McGrady was crazy.
Yeah.
No, definitely not. In my opinion, Tracy McGrady is a better athlete. You know, ain't many at his size.
Right.
I mean, like, probably the most freakiest athlete, in my opinion, of all time.
Right.
Would still be Vince Carter, though.
Oh, whoa.
Vince Carter's bounce was ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the elevation and the dunks that man did was just crazy. If you just talking about a guy with just crazy bounce. But even when I'm looking at like the Michael LeBron comparison, it's not really a great comparison to me, man.
I thought Dominique Wilkins was.
Dominique Wilkins was definitely a flyer.
The time has changed, like the style and the time.
Dominique was a man. You know, at one time he was a flyer for the league.
Yeah, almost like if you looked at Jordan, what Jordan was doing, and then you watch what Aaron Gordon was doing, it was just different.
Jordan's something different, man.
Yeah.
Jordan, listen, here's the thing, dude. I tell my kids, y'all making it seem like I was a Jordan fan. I wasn't. I was a Piston fan. Right. We hated Jordan, but he was just the best to do it.
Right.
You know,
he was. You could have done that. You could have looked away.
It wasn't that I didn't like Michael. I didn't even buy my kids Jordans. I didn't like the man.
Right.
But the thing was, he was just the best to do it. When you look at what he was able to do and the way that he did it,
and that's what we don't have right now. It's not like you can't look at the talent and be like they stand out from the rest.
Right.
Like so.
Right. I think too the way the market is now is so much different than it used to be. I mean, Larry Bird, we knew Larry Bird was a Celtic. That was it. Magic Johnson was a Laker. Now, who has those situations? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who's LeBron's real team?
Yeah.
Is it the Lakers?
Cleveland?
Is it the Heat? Is it who? You know what I'm saying? It's a different atmosphere, different climate. And you can't be mad at guys who want to get their money.
Yeah.
So if they want to get their money, they've changed how it goes.
It's time for him to go to state right now, though.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna win nothing in LA. He might as well go link it with Steph Curry.
And that's another thing. We didn't put Kevin Durant in that mix too. Kevin Durant. tough.
There you go.
He's another one. I forgot about him when you said go to the Golden State to get that championship.
Yeah. Who you gonna remember? Who you gonna remember him as being at the end of the day? Golden State. Okay.
He got one ring. Where he got it?
He had to go link up with the team that just beat him though. LeBron got crucified for it, but he did the same thing. He did worse. He went to the team that beat him.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron's, I think they made this kind of a spectacle out of it. You know, I'm taking my talents to South Beach. They made a spectacle out of it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can't be mad at that man for, you know. He took Cleveland to the championship, bro.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. And when you say he took them because there wasn't nobody on that team.
Yeah, and I mean, not you know, it's just, but even in that, I think LeBron is phenomenal. I think he's huge. My sons,
My favorite.
All 7 of my sons are like big LeBron.
I know. Well, you can't tell Snoopy nothing about
all the time, man. It's like they want to compare his stats and stuff to Mike's over a career that's twice as long as Mike's. You know what I'm saying?
That's a bonus in itself, though. If you can keep up that.
But you still have less hardware than Mike in a career twice as long.
He had lesser of a team, though.
No.
He ain't never had that team, man. He ain't never had that team that Mike had, man.
Who did Mike have that was a star when Mike left?
Who?
Who did Mike have that was a star when Mike left?
Oh, that Mike ain't with that now.
But I'm saying, who did Mike have when Mike left? Who was a star?
Oh, Chicago?
Yes.
Scotty
choked. Scotty choked. Kukoc choked.
Well, no. The first time that Michael Jordan left, they still got to the Eastern Conference Finals.
And won what?
Scottie Pippen got them to the end. But they
what?
was good enough to get to the end. You can't take LeBron. You couldn't take LeBron off no team he was with and they get to the conference finals.
Definitely. Miami Heat, no question about it. They'd already done it. Listen. That's really Wade's championship. LeBron joined the team of champions.
Yeah.
He joined the team of champions.
I give you that.
They did it without him.
I give you that. But the league was so stacked.
Mike
Boston was stacked.
Mike went through all the beatings from the Pistons, all the beatings from he went through all that to get where he got. So Scotty didn't come there a star, bro.
But LeBron beat the Golden State team that would have killed the Pistons.
I can't say. In this era of no defense, it's hard to say who could beat.
No, but Golden State was the number one defense that year.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. The fact that Golden State could have number one defense,
They was good.
Man, defensively now, you can't really touch players. You can't really, it's a different league.
Yeah.
It's different. You went to roll back in the day.
They want the offense to be high. Nobody want to watch
But the Pistons, bad boys, man, was something different, But Jordan, to me, is like, if you look at, defensive MVPs, it's just so much more to him, man. So much more to him. Here's a guy that he was just the best at it. Made a shoe company, the number one shoe company in the world.
Yeah.
Just from who he was.
Yeah.
Gatorade, all those different things.
Yeah.
You don't see, LeBron, you see him all over the place. But as far as is he iconic? I don't know. He's iconic in LeBron as we know him. What's iconic about him?
I think what he stands for, because say you take Muhammad Ali, a lot of people would talk about how good his talent was, but they also talk about how he was out the ring.
If we took LeBron and Mike right now and walked them both down the street in Japan, what's going to happen?
Well, if you did walk them down the street in Japan 15, 20 years ago, they were running Mike. But right now, the kids don't know Michael Jordan. They're going to run LeBron because he currently
is
LeBron.
Kid that likes basketball and don't have Jordan. There's not a single kid.
Yeah, but it's different witnessing it.
You got LeBrons?
Yeah, I got one. I got one.
Well,
but I got more.
Yeah.
About 5.
That's what I'm saying. He's iconic, man.
Yeah.
He's iconic.
Yeah, I get it.
It's just, when you say MJ, you be talking about anybody but basketball. Everybody know MJ is MJ.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? And listen, LeBron's phenomenal to me, man. It's like, I tell my kids, they make it sound like I love Michael Jordan and I hate LeBron. I don't dislike LeBron. I think LeBron has done far more for the African American community than Mike ever did. I think his presence, the relationship that he has with his family, the relationship that he has with his sons, how he made sure his mom. I think those things that he's done are phenomenal. I think even the fact that he was willing to wear a shirt with Colin Kaepernick, those things like that. Mike wasn't Mike. That wasn't Mike.
That gotta mean something, man.
It does. It does.
Mike almost don't even want to get on the camera.
I mean, Mike. They asked Mike about shoes, and they asked him about something Republicans, Democrats. He likes Republicans about shoes too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mike got like a dark side to him, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think people in those capacities, there's always more to them than what you see. I don't know if I call them the dark side, but they're human. They have a human.
It's hard to relate to Michael, man.
Yeah.
I seen him when he came to Jackson.
Yeah.
He was going out to the MIS.
Oh yeah, out there.
His plane touchdown over there. Yeah.
I mean, Mike was different, man.
He's not accessible. I see so many videos where kids is running up to him and he brushing them off.
But I've seen him take time with kids and stuff in camps and do different things, play one-on-one with a 7-year-old and stuff like that. I think he was in a different situation where Mike was, like they said, every single night. Every day of practice, this guy pull up, there's 100 people waiting to take pictures. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you got to get, just from watching the experiences of my cousin Bill, who's in the NFL, and my son Kari, watching in those arenas and those different things, it's different, man. You know what I'm saying? It's different to go out and be at a restaurant. And to me, it's an honor to it too. But when it happens every day, and you can't do it.
You want to be normal.
Yeah, there's something different. I mean, we'll be down and he'll be somewhere and we have cousins. He had a gang where you got cousins and stuff. But in the middle of that, you still got 50 kids that want an autograph. You still got something. Yeah. And so, Mike is just like, I'm not going to deal with the 50 kids.
Yeah.
And a lot of stars will be more like, or people on those levels will be more like, hey, let's just sign this. My son's thing, I think he said we always try to make sure he always got the kids and the senior citizens or something like that.
I understand that.
Yeah.
That's stand up.
Yeah, because I mean, when you really think about it, Jake, think of all the autographs you got in your life. How many of those do you still have?
I can't find them. I had two. Actually, I had three.
I have one. I have one that I got here in Jackson at Elshot Park that I got from Magic Johnson. I wasn't even living here at the time. We were actually living. We hadn't moved to Jackson yet, but Magic Johnson's softball team was coming to play somebody at. And it's so long ago. My dad had an aircraft services. How long ago?
Oh wow!
It was on the back of that card that Irving Johnson signed.
Man.
Yeah.
All
the other autographs and stuff that you got, you know what it is.
I kept them for a while and then I don't know where they at.
Yeah, and then in that situation, you got people coming to people autographs that sell merchandise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want you to sign this so they can sell it so you can sign. So I think I understand Mike somewhat in that capacity. I think LeBron has a more down to earth persona. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even the things that he does commercial wise and different things. I mean, he seems to be a real genuinely humble guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mike's kind of arrogant. But I mean, for his game, his game was arrogant. I'm coming at you, talking bad to you. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah. I watched a lot of stories. I'm like, man, how was he even? How did they even want to play with him? Man? Punching guys in the locker room.
But I mean, a lot of competitive guys do that, man. The guys who I think anybody at any level that is successful athletically has an extremely competitive nature.
Yeah.
But I think what separates guys, Jakes, is guys who are able to turn that off away from the sport, become more successful in life in general. I think anybody.
I see that Draymond Green, man. He got fired. He just can't control.
Yeah, but it's just, I mean, that's the part of what it is. That's what makes them what they are. And all of them, anybody that reaches that level, even anybody that reaches the college level of success, there's a competitive edge that kicks on. That you have to know how to switch off when this ends. And what happens with a lot of young guys, think about all the stories we read, there are people that just can't turn that edge off. You know what I'm saying? They can't turn on that bar fight because I'm not going to lose, you know what I'm saying? But another cat is realizing, hey, I'm not fit to lose $1 million because this dude won't get there, you know? So I think the guys that are successful in that, and that's what, when you raise an athlete, past 7 sons, that's one of the things you always try to emphasize to them. Understand the importance of going crazy in between whistles and stopping as soon as the whistle blows, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't able to do that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the guys the risk that you take running through a 300-pound guy to make a tackle, that's the same risk that you take on the street. Don't want to hit the 150 and the 150 in his car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just that mindset you have, and some guys are not able to turn that off.
Yeah.
So.
Transitioning, John. That was good though.
Yeah. Transitioning a little bit because I told you I had a couple. I had one topic that I don't want to take up a lot of time, but we'll end on this one. A lot of young entrepreneurs here in Jackson, right? And we have a lot of them. And I was talking to Basil the other day, and I was telling him in my lifetime, from what I've seen, I've never seen this many black entrepreneurs in Jackson. Almost ever since the pandemic, they've been popping up, like food trucks and whatever, you name it. What advice do you have for someone other than because everybody say get your business plan together. But what programs are out there to help those who don't have a foundation, is trying to navigate on how to do whatever it is that they have plans to do? Because it seems like there's a lack of it here.
Yeah. So first, compliments to you for noticing that we are seeing a rise in entrepreneurs of color in Jackson. One of the things that has bothered me for a long time is not seeing as many entrepreneurs or people of color that were willing to be entrepreneurs. It's tough to be an entrepreneur, it's just, you got to make some sacrifices. You got to have a plan. You got to have some support. You got to know what you're doing. But to see that now, it's very encouraging. It's challenging. As you know, we're part of the MLK CIA, that board of directors. We've given out grants to about 15. Well, I'm actually more than that now. We just gave out some more grants to entrepreneurs and businesses. So it's a challenge to see. I think everybody from the South Side had an opportunity to watch Larry Pryor go from his trailer to where he is now, and the work that was required for that building, the things that he went through to be successful. You see those things. We do have some things in place in Jackson, Jake, that will help entrepreneurs get into business. Now, in helping them there, for example, for just your business plans, and you'll say, the bottom line is, so I always laugh. One of my friends of mine, they always talk about, are we just giving money to people that always drink about popping popcorn, pop popcorn? No, that's not what we're doing. What we're trying to do is give support to people who have good business plans or good businesses that can increase economic development within the MLK corridor, which is the south side of Jackson. It's not just to help so much a dream that you haven't worked on or anything. It's just a dream. It's when you have put some work in and you have some things laid out and the business plan looks good, some support that will just help you be successful and for a community that has been intentionally divested in over time. So we have things like, we have Sean Priesel for MEDC, Michigan Economic Development Corporation. Sean Priesel, if you go to our mymlkcia.org site, Sean's on there. Sean will help you work through your business plans and different things like that. We have the Lean Rocket with Alex Marston down there that's doing some work to help entrepreneurs. And they've actually been doing this before. They had a group of, and I forget what they title them, but it's a group of businesses that have gone through and become successful, that they've helped into business and do different things. We have True Community Credit Union that's supporting a lot of businesses and doing things. They have some financial literacy programs. They have some opportunities. We just met with Huntington Bank that has some entrepreneurial opportunities. There are opportunities for entrepreneurs to help you get where it is you want to go. But you do need to have some direction. You do need to have some certain things in place. Like you said, business plan. Jake, we're everybody's pretty conscious now of AI or ChatGPT. You can get a business plan in 2 minutes. But is that business plan realistic for your experience, for what it is you have to take, what it is you need to show that you need support for what you're doing? Sometimes it's a little bit more than just a business plan. Or sometimes a business plan can be the scope of work or the scope of what you want to do for the business plan may not be realistic for what the funds or what it is that you have available. And so to help a person narrow that down, it's encouraging though, to watch some of these businesses. I really feel good when you ride down MLK Drive and you see Mikey's Barbershop and you know the before and after the things that went into that. So it's encouraging to see those things. When you see people like Marie Fletcher, who from her own pocket went in and financed the building and opened the business to get those things going. So whatever support we can get it, we've got some buildings that have been closed on the south side for decades that are starting to come back into play now, which is one of the things that we want to see. So we do have some opportunities. We do have some technical support in the MLK CIA. If you apply, there we have a technical assistance program. We actually have a technical assistance resource fair coming up on February 21st, where we'll have not just lenders, but a lot of business resources for people that want to go into business. So it's really exciting to be in Jackson right now at this moment, seeing the opportunity for new business people. We're looking forward to it. So many different people, they do things in ways that sometimes we may not understand, but we don't have to understand it. If they have a successful business plan,
and if they have the things that they need in place so that the bank or the granting organization or whatever can see that this can produce economic development within the corridor, there's some opportunities for it there. So it's exciting to see Rob Oakey and his wife RJ's. We know they started in a commercial kitchen in his garage.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, they started in his garage. From there, they went to University of Michigan. The football games, they started selling at the concession stands there. They came back here, opened up the business in the first spot, way out Lansing Ave, moved into West Avenue. Now they're downtown with the area above the store and different things, doing really, really well. One of the good things to see too that Rob and his wife, they don't just operate their business, they actually do a lot of tutoring and mentoring to people going into business and understand what it takes and the success that it needs. But one of the things that I give them a lot of credit for and give people that are in businesses, when you go at 11 o'clock or whatever time it is open on a Tuesday, there's no question in your mind that they're going to be open on Tuesday at 11 o'clock. Same thing with Larry Pryor. If you go to Larry at 4 o'clock or whatever time it is, that consistency of being in business is very important. So it's great to start to see those things develop. A lot more people have reached out. A lot of businesses, we just gave grants to 8 more businesses within the corridor. And I think it provides them an opportunity to expand their business for economic development within the corridor. So I'm excited about it, man. People don't always understand the process, and for whatever reason, it bothers me, Jake, to see people criticize people helping people. Mm-hmm. That always bothers me, because it's like, well, you didn't help me, so you must be. No, it's not that. It's a lot more to it, man. We want to help our community. Whatever we can do to help our community, and hopefully a turn for you or whoever it is that applying will come as well. But in the meantime, we're trying to go with the best prepared applicants to get the grants or to get the businesses. And it's the same thing. Now, if I go into the bank with a 550 credit score and you go in with a 800 credit score, guess what?
They can go me first.
Yeah, exactly. They'll take a look at that. So, I mean, it's something that it doesn't always work the way we want it to work. But the thing we are certain of is this is going the way it's intended. We are helping the businesses that are best prepared, and we're looking forward to continue that success. So it's just a challenge, but there are many resources here if you're looking for resources to help you get your business plan or get your business up and rolling.
So how do someone that's trying to come up, how do they get in contact with you?
You can get in contact with me directly at jwillis@cityofjackson.org, or you can reach out to our office, Department of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion at the City of Jackson. You can go to the mymlkcia.org website. There's the contact information there, not only for myself, but for the consultant Sean Priesel at the Michigan Economic Development Corporation, our board chair, Anthony Parker, the mayor's our vice chair, city councilperson, the first ward, Arlene Robinson, she's on this board. So people that really are concerned about what's happening in this community, they're really looking forward to it, man. Felicia is our the secretary for the board, Diane Washington, James Johnson, trying to see who am I missing, Thaddeus Williams. We've got a board, man, of people that understand, the community and the need. And it's really, really tough decisions. The Grant Review Committee, who's another board of people from the city, they really go through a tough process here. Every single time, there's been 40 plus applications. And to reduce that down to 5 people sometimes, it's tough. Because then you got 35 people that are not necessarily happy with you and really may not understand what all went into that process. But you just have to trust the process that they're doing the right
So
thing.
before they come and reach out to get this help, what are some of the things that they should have already in place before coming down there? They just increase your chances of probability of.
For applying for a grant,
Mm-hmm.
for applying for the grant, I think the best thing to do is make sure that you do have a business plan. I mean, think about it this way. I think when you have a plan that you've already invested in, or you've already spent some time in, you've got some consulting in, you've invested in a facility, or you've got some, I think those strengthen your application.
Okay.
I think those show that the thing that we're looking for, Jake, is we have what we call a TIF. A TIF is a tax increment financing plan for the MLK corridor. What that means is, once the city has frozen the amount of taxes for this TIF, that any increase in taxes in that TIF comes back into the corridor for us to constantly reinvest. So what they're looking at is this business coming in, does it increase the TIF plan or provide a need for the community? So sometimes maybe it's not a great for the TIF plan, but it provides a need that the community in particular has indicated they're interested in. We did a survey for the community and it gave us a list of things that were important to the community. So does your business provide a need or will it help increase the TIF? And you can't be unrealistic about it. You can't come in and say, well, I have a business. Yes, and in 2 years we're gonna be making $2 million now. How? What is your, how did you get there?
Mm-hmm.
Step A to step B, because that's probably not realistic in most situations.
Mm-hmm.
But the main thing is just have a realistic plan. Sit down with some business people that know what they're doing, some of the technical assistance providers that we're talking about. Sit down and help you get a pro forma which shows what will your expenditures and costs be over time. And how are you successful with that? Do you understand, say you want a restaurant. Okay, you want a restaurant, but how many items do you have to sell every day? How many average receipts do you have to have a day for this restaurant to make business? You want to go and say, I want to buy this building costs $250,000, but you only think you'll do a couple $100 a day. Is that realistic? Can you make the payments to sustain that, to do different things like that? So having a plan in place, having some consultants in place that help you understand how your business can be successful. And when you come and you present that to the corridor, then the grant review committee, they take a long, hard look at it. We've got, our grant review committee is exceptional, Jake. We've got 2 former finance people in there. We've got local business owners. We've got local community people as well. They're looking at these things and they're making recommendations to the corridor. So just make sure you're speaking with people about the business plan, what it looks like, and see how it comes out.
That's great information, John.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you coming on the show today,
Yeah,
man.
most definitely. Always.
Man, I need to get you back sometime. I know you're busy. You'll probably be a while, but
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. It's an honor to be here, man. To see you doing what you're doing, bro.
I'm having fun.
Yeah,
I'm having fun.
that's what's up.
You got a long way to go, but
Yeah.
you know, with a little dedication
Yeah.
and hard work,
Yeah.
you'll see the changes.
Yeah, you see already, you putting it in, you're growing, got your signs, got your stuff here, like I'm in the studio. Yeah, yes sir, that's what's up.
I'm trying, man. Happy holidays. Thank you
Thank you,
for
sir.
my love. Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for the 50, man. Appreciate it.
Go ahead, take that. I got you, man. Thank you, bro.